Well, welcome back to Home and Backyard. We're still in Monroe County and this is our last garden to visit. It's got a little kind of English twist to it. I'll explain in a minute. This is Pam, who's the owner and the hard worker. Yep. Nice to meet you.
Hi Paul, nice to meet you.
And you can tell from our accent we have a very strange accent, yeah?
Yours is a bit posher than mine.
No, mine's not
Oh
posher.
yeah, it is. Where are you from?
Born in London.
Well, there you go. I'm from Birmingham. You're closer to the Queen. Closer to the
Oh, you
Queen,
think it rubs
posher
off?
the
No, actually,
accent.
I'm closer to London Zoo. Probably rubs off as well. All right, let's talk gardening, because this is quite a spectacle you've got going here. So tell us a bit about the property when you first came
The
here.
property has been in my husband's family for some years.
And he's the guy I see watering over there.
His mother raised Shetland sheepdog, Shelties.
Oh, Shelley, I know. They're like miniature lasses.
Really,
Yep.
yeah. And she won Best of Breed at Westminster.
And this was a kennel here,
And
was it?
this was the kennel.
Wow.
I retired in 2005 and I retired specifically to garden. I started with the view from my favourite chair in the house out into the garden on the west side, which I call the Serenity Garden.
Uh-huh. So this is much quieter, away from a road, and I can hear the chimes in those distance. Those lovely wood chimes are gorgeous, aren't they?
That's one of the attributes of a Serenity Garden. You notice there's also a water fountain.
Yep.
And then the garden itself, curvy border, wide borders.
So nothing geometrically kind of harsh. It's, everything flows.
Everything
soothing.
flows.
But I have to say, I love this tree.
Yeah,
Isn't that gorgeous?
That is an old cedar tree that, of course, branches came down to the ground, and Dwayne and his sister that was Dwayne's den. They would play under there when they were children. I moved the hostas over here because there's some shade from the house.
And they're doing beautifully, even though it's dry outside. I love the way you fill the whole bed. There's no room for weeds.
No weeds.
No weeds. Oh, what a lovely little porch.
Yes, this is where my house plants summer.
see.
They come here in the summer.
This is where I'd hang out, yeah, and wait for healing to take place.
Yeah, you got the sound from the chime and the bird bath.
Oh, gotta love that sound, isn't it? Well, Pam, I have to say I'm totally impressed with this new water garden feature you've got. And no, it's not the pond, which is all very nice. We're actually standing in front of it here. This is a water feature that does a wonderful job in protecting the environment.
Yes, it is. It's called a rain garden. So the house is all the way over here, but the gutters collect the water, goes down a pipe, comes under the driveway, comes out into the rain garden.
Which is really a pond, but it doesn't really have water in it.
Well, it's two basins.
Two basins, yeah.
And it doesn't have water in it right now. We haven't had rain, but it actually fills up. So the plants are in standing water. But the water will go away, soak through within 24 hours.
Gotcha.
They're all native plants that like standing water and wet feet, as we call it.
You can certainly recognise like the Joe Pye weed
yeah,
you've got
Joe
there.
Pye, the marsh milkweed. It works so efficiently that I'm able to have a gravel garden, which is a dry garden.
Right next door.
Right next door, with lavender that hates wet feet.
Now I heard that you've actually got a new garden that you planted or you sowed
Yes, I do.
last year. Why don't we go and have a look at that?
Yes, yes, let's do that. So this is the way to the new garden. We're passing the cutting garden. As you can see, I love zinnias.
Zinnias and phlox by the looks of things.
Yeah. I'll soon be sowing the coal frame.
And that extends the season, yeah.
Beautifully. So we'll
Fantastic.
have spinach and lettuce until Christmas. Yeah.
Oh,
and
like
you
this.
found my hiding place,
Little
my
sanctuary,
retreat.
that's nice. Like a semi-greenhouse
Yeah,
kind of retreat.
Yes, I grow
Seems
seeds.
very luxurious for a potting shed. Yeah.
But I use it. It's a working one.
So this must be it. Wow.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it. It's my meadow garden, and I grew it entirely from seed.
Wow.
This year.
This year?
This year, yeah. So I solarized it, got rid of the
so
orchard
what does that
grass.
mean? Solarized?
When you solarize, you cover it with something. And the most environmental friendly is cardboard. I use black plastic, which isn't the most environmentally friendly.
But you can probably use it again and again?
Yeah, I still have it and I will be using it again.
So the idea is you cover and it heats up.
And that kills everything that's under it.
So you push the seeds in with a little bit of weight?
Yeah.
Gotcha. But no covering the seeds with anything else? No,
no, just
How about
watering.
That? My eyes are going from one little plant to another. I hear a buzz here, a little hum here. It's just...
Oh, I have goldfinches, butterflies, bees, every pollinator.
Well, I tell you, talk about living things. This is a buzz of life. We really have done a wonderful job. And I still can't believe that this is just a year old, not even a year old. Well, Pam, I've got a lot of inspiration from seeing your garden. It really is wonderful. And I hope you, the viewers, also have been excited about some of these wonderful gardening ideas. All I can say is thank you ever so much.
You're very welcome.
And let's give you a quick toast. Thank you, Pam. Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.